Man, oh man, do I have some things to say about this.
He's the breadwinner. I'm in school. First of all, I'm not a big fan of calling in about my household relationships to no damn show in the first place.
Shut up and hang up the phone already.
That's it. She calling in. You know what I'm saying? That dude right there, out there, he probably in the truck right now rocking. But what do you want? Like, you want to bleed the guy dry. People think trucking is just driving a damn
man,
man.
Anybody can drive. I've heard that so much over the years. It's hard on relationships, man. Big divorce rate in trucking.
If they get married, they just dive out there and do whatever and see what happens. You said this, and that. I ain't say that. God dang it. Find some way. Take that initiative to try to find some way to make his life easier on you. I'm doing my best to, take care of what I need to take care of. But I know you out there doing, even if you don't know, just throw it out there. I know you're doing big things out there and you're trying to take care of my family and take care of me. So what can I do to make your life easier on you? Do that or just tear me up. What's happening? It's Slack Adjusters back at it again. It's your boy Salim V World.
What's up? It's your boy Tim Motivates.
And we're back at it again with another reaction video. Today we're gonna do a little different. We want a topic that is pretty interesting in the trucking space. Relationships in trucking.
Man, oh man.
We want to give. We got a little reaction video just with a quick clip talking about from the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
And they, just a little. They had a call in, and a lady called in with a little situation about her husband and their relationship. For a few minutes, and we're gonna kind of build off of that.
Yep.
And because it's pretty hard being a trucker. There's a lot of hours. Truckers are gone, especially if you run over the road. That's a whole big thing.
It's hard on relationships, man. Big divorce rate in trucking.
Yeah, and so let's jump onto the video real quick, and then let's give it a look.
Yep.
Help me, one bit.
Yeah, he was like, that ain't help me.
Because it ain't going solid.
All right, let's go to one more caller. We got Asia online. Asia, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, my God, I got through.
That's right.
Hey, girl.
Just fixed my mess. What's your question?
So, Jess, I'm not sure if my husband's tired of me or if I'm tired of him.
Damn.
Or we just been together too long and we tired of each other. Or maybe it's retrograde. I really don't know. But we've been together for 14 years.
Congratulations.
Since we were in our 20s. We have 6 kids together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in school getting my master's degree in nursing. He's a truck driver. Mm-hmm. I kind of put a lot of strain on him with working and providing, taking care of the household at the moment. So I don't know if it's just all of the stuff that we have going on, but he could breathe wrong and we're arguing. I could sneeze wrong and we're arguing.
Okay.
I think we're just at each other's necks. And I'm I don't know if we're tired of each other or if we're just going through a lot and we got to learn to grow through it, or we about to grow apart.
Yeah, that could be either or. Some marriages have phases where it's like that. You're not going to wake up every day and be mesmerized by the person that you've been with for the last 14 years. Y'all got to find ways to keep that spark, though. I mean, I imagine you still in love with your husband, though.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Right.
I try to tell him all the time, let's go on a date. And he's like, we don't have time for dates. And I'm like, you make time for the stuff that you want to make time for. If your barber has a line outside and 5 people are in front of you to get your haircut, you're going to wait to get your haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got to wait for my date.
But that's self-grooming as well. You say he a truck driver, so I imagine he always gone. You know what I'm saying? Then he's the breadwinner. You're in school. Y'all got 6 kids. So a date is really not at the top of the priority list. You know what I mean? But if a man want to do something for himself, like stand in line to get a haircut, I know you would stand in line for that fresh ass weave, won't you?
I'm a YouTube it, Jess, because I ain't got time to be waiting for these girls with they requirements to get your hair done, okay?
Yeah.
I'm YouTube it.
But I do understand. I understand where you coming from. I understand where he coming from. But I don't ever think to jump to just throw it away. Y'all got a lot invested in each other. And then you just told me you were still in love with him. But if he breathed the wrong way, that's just a phase. That's just something y'all going through because y'all are stressed. Y'all have 6 children, baby. He's a truck driver, so he ain't ever there. Well, is he ever there? Is he local, or how does he? What is he?
He's he local, because I don't play that. He local.
I know that's right. Yeah, so he local, but he, you know, by the time he gets tired, he still got to come home with 6 kids, and you got school, so you got to focus. You got the 6 kids, and I imagine y'all take turns cooking, or maybe you do cook. It's a lot going on for both of y'all, so consider each other, not just, you know, how you feeling. And then y'all schedule stuff like that. Like, all right, since I know, you know, let's do like 2 dates out the month, or let's have a date night once a month. However you can get it in, that's where you need to get it in until them babies are grown and out the house. Like, and things calm down for you, because you won't be in school forever. You know, your kids won't be young forever.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? So I just think it's a phase. Y'all need to talk through it. And I ain't even going to suggest therapy, because it don't even sound like y'all can fit that into a schedule. You know what I mean? But y'all
I
just...
don't offer that. I don't try that. Charlamagne, I need you to talk to my husband, because we almost there. Almost got him there. We almost got a breakthrough where I'm like, you know what? It's okay to, you know, seek out, you know, mental health. I ordered him some books on Amazon, trying to motivate him. We almost got there. And then one of his boys was like, nah, man, you good. And I'm like, what? Okay.
One of his boys told him he was good.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like,
But yeah.
you don't need that. You got this.
Well, I appreciate his friend being there for them, but if you're not in my shoes, brother, you can't tell me what's going on in my house and with my woman and with my wife and my kids and all of that. So, like I said, I just think it's a phase, but consider each other and not just what you feeling as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Because it can get hard on both of y'all.
That's true. I hope he's listening. He's listening.
I hope he is. I mean, because he in the truck, so he don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
He ain't got no choice.
But yeah, check back in with me, because this sounds like a great marriage, boo.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to inbox you guys. I always do, but y'all don't respond.
All right, you can stop it there.
Look, man. Okay.
Man, oh man, do I have some things to say about this.
Look, man. Go ahead and jump it off, because I mean, I don't want to get to rambling, man. I'm gonna be rambling.
I'm interested to hear what you got to say. Salim.
Okay, so
I don't think we're gonna agree on this one.
Really?
Man, I don't think so.
Oh, you talking about? Okay, well, here's the thing. First of all, I'm not a big fan of calling in about my household relationships to no damn show in the first place.
I agree with that.
You know, and here's the thing. First off, she said, I put a lot of strain on he's the breadwinner. I'm in school.
Yeah, she did say that.
And you know, I put a lot of strain on him.
Yeah.
Just from that right there, shut up and get through school and get
Shut up and hang up the phone already.
That's it. Yeah, after that, just go take your butt.
Maybe we will agree on this one, Salim.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, like, what do you want? Like, you want to bleed the guy dry? How hard is it? People think trucking is just driving a damn
Man, I'm offended by some of my family members that say, "Oh, all you do is hold a steering wheel."
Man,
anybody could drive. I've heard that so
saying?
much over the years.
It's insane. Like I've heard that too,
and I've heard it from my spouse.
Man, look, man,
my former spouse.
Right. So check this out. How alert do you have to be? 14 hours a day, 5 days a week. You have to be at the highest alertness.
Yeah.
When you're driving these trucks, it's not easy.
It's a very stressful job, people.
Very stressful. It's very stressful, and not to mention, if you're doing what we do, specialized open deck stuff. I mean, to what degree is this guy trucking? You see what I'm saying?
Flatbedding.
Or is he riding in the metro areas where, you know?
She said he's local, so you can't. I mean, he's probably in traffic all day. He's probably backing into tight places. He's probably.
These trucks beat your body up.
Yeah.
They destroy your body. The shaking, the bouncing, and everything. It takes a really big toll on it. And truck drivers aren't the healthiest people out here.
Right.
So that affects your, a lot of things. Just not eating healthy. So okay. So now she's in a typical marriage. 6 children. 14 years married.
Yeah.
And you're in school.
This man.
She's going back to school.
And the husband's local, so he's probably doing 14 hours a day.
And so now she's back in school. He's taking on a brunt of the stress. Even the lady, I don't know this girl who's doing the show, she was saying, I'm pretty sure he coming home and still doing stuff. Cause I know who's cooking. She kind of alluded to that. Like, he's probably still coming off that and trying to manage things and do things.
Yeah.
And because now you're in school and I guarantee all she worried about is, I cannot not pass to get this degree so we can have more money and do whatever. So she can have more money to divorce him.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? And get the hell on. Now,
Oh, man.
now she's up. Now I can divorce him and go do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
When they get that money, that mouth get even more vicious.
You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. And then, so now she's calling in and all this kind of stuff. Instead of being patient, they almost there. They say that the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. You know, be patient. It doesn't mean when you think being patient should be patient until when the results come. And just be patient and just ride that thing out. Now she talking about a date night.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, look, man, there's no date nights. We gonna grind this thing out. We saving money.
Yeah.
We're enjoying.
Now that's where
company.
we're gonna disagree, Salim.
Well, here's the thing. Here, like, okay. Well, look at her situation. Look at her situation. When you say, okay, let me not say no date nights. I know that's where you're going, but look at this. Mm-hmm. How does that date night look? What is a date night? So a date night, we might define it differently.
Yeah.
Me and my wife might call a date night, going to, walking out, going on a walk.
Yeah.
So I'm just assuming her date night is going out to eat or something.
Yeah.
All this kind of crap. And I can.
Why is that crap?
Well, because just like the guy said, we ain't got no time for that. And why is he saying that we don't have time for that? He needs his rest.
He does need his rest, but
They need to save that money.
okay.
We in grind mode right now. You see what I'm saying? People don't want to grind hard like that.
But look, bro, let me cut you off. Marriages are work, right? Our marriages work, yes or no?
Yeah, they work.
Come on, somebody. So look, man, I personally relate to this story because, I had a similar situation, and keyword here is had. My marriage was a casualty of trucking, and trucking wasn't just the only thing, man, that killed the marriage. But, similar situation, wife stayed at home. She, had a business or whatever. It wasn't the most revenue producing business, but she needed something to do. One thing about these relationships, when the woman is at home with the kids all day, these women have way too much time to find something to complain about, to find something to be upset about, if they're at home job or they're schooling. Sometimes, now this is what I will say. The days that I stayed home with the kids, I was like, oh my God, this is really work. You know what I mean? Like, it is work taking care of young children. I can't imagine. I mean, we had 3. I can't imagine doing 6. I was ready to go back to work sometime, Salim.
Yeah.
But on the other foot, these women don't understand what we go through. Now, I became an owner operator because I needed more money to take care of the family, right?
Exactly.
Of course, I was local too because my wife wasn't playing that. She wasn't playing that over the road stuff. So I had to be local, but I had to keep elevating my career. And with the more elevation, the more stress that came. So my biggest gripe was when I come home, I don't want to deal with no stress, bro. Mm-hmm. I just been weaving Atlanta traffic all day. I've been tarping. I've been untarping. I've been looking for loads, while driving sometimes. It's not the safest thing to do while, driving. There's not enough loads out there. Mm-hmm. I don't do that anymore, by the way. Right. Don't condone it. But when you're trying to, make sure that your home is okay, the last thing you want to do is, call home and check on Bae. What you doing, Bae? What do you mean what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing. You don't want that attitude. You don't need that attitude. So I agree that we do need to go out on dates and stuff and wine and dine each other a little bit to kind of keep that love there. I do agree that therapy is necessary when your relationships is in a decline. We tried all that. Sometimes, one partner might not agree with the particular therapist that you choose. So the partner might feel like, oh, this therapist is taking a side. Oh, this therapist don't know what they're doing, So I say exhaust all of your resources to save your marriage, but date night and therapy is definitely something that you got to do. So in this particular instance, this trucker that she's talking about, her husband, if he's not wanting to do date night or therapy, then he's part of the problem, man. He gonna have to tighten up. But I will acknowledge that he is under a lot of stress, but you got to, work in your marriage, work on your marriage.
Therapy, a treatment intended to relieve or heal a disorder. A treatment of mental conditions by verbal communication and interaction. I mean, maybe she meant counseling.
That's what she meant.
Yeah, she said therapy though.
But we all know what she meant.
I don't care.
Marriage counseling,
listen, okay.
marriage therapy.
I don't like the therapy counseling. There's a difference in my opinion.
You know what she meant, bro.
I don't know what she meant. I think she need therapy. But here's
She
the
do.
thing.
I'm sure she do.
So
She said if
yeah.
he breathed on her wrong, it's an argument.
Well, no, she breathes wrong. But I'm not just taking the dude's side, and I'm a little biased right now. But here's the thing: she calling in. You know what I'm saying? That dude right there, he probably in the truck right now rocking. He probably listening to her like this. You know, what I'm talking about? I just dodged a idiot that cut me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I almost died just a second ago. That's a big thing, man. I don't know how many times I almost died in the truck, and I done went home and there's some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? When I get there,
this dude almost compromised, and she talk about a date night. Dude, I'm just trying. I gotta pull over to the side and wipe right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you silly boy.
Figuratively
yeah,
speaking.
figuratively.
But this is serious out here, man.
Nah.
So I'm saying, here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. And after 14 years. 14 years.
Yeah,
man.
they done been in it.
Come on, man.
They done beat the odds of a lot of people.
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about? Like, you ain't calling about no serious issue. It's not a serious issue. Everything's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
And then good. Look, you're building something right now. Y'all building a lot of things. These kids gonna be gone one day. Then it's gonna be y'all. It's gonna slow down, settle down. Then y'all got the rest of your life just to chill, relax. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy time after time. I've been there. You know what I'm saying?
What should she do, bro?
Okay, what she should do is pray.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And ask for the answer. She needs to be patient, you know what I'm saying? And just go try to find some way. This is what she need to do. She need to try to find some way to make his life easier on him.
Ooh.
That's what she need to do. Find some way. Take that initiative to try to find some way to make his life easier on him.
Come on, somebody. You preaching, boy.
So when she does that, like, if she just showing him, look, I'm just going to try to, what do I need to do to make your life easier on you? You see what I'm saying? I would have liked to hear this as a truck driver. Damn, you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Man, I just, I've been busting my butt with this school work, the kids running around, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing my best to, take care of what I need to take care of. But I know you out there doing, even if you don't know, just throw it out there. I know you're doing big things out there and you're trying to take care of my family and take care of me. So what can I do to make your life easier on you? Dude, that'll just tear me up.
That's some good advice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, God damn.
Lady, if you're listening, Salim just gave you the cheat code, possibly.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm driving and I'm like, God dang, man. Man, that made him feel good as hell. You see what I'm saying? Like, God damn, what do I need to do? Okay, I'll tell you what. Nah, I really appreciate it. That made my day. Just by you calling me, that made my day. You see what I'm saying? And then now he gonna be sitting after that phone. He gonna be like, God damn it, she was asking for it.
As a former married man, you know what would make my day? What would always make my day a lot better after coming home? Mm-hmm. Just being greeted at the door and being happy to see me.
Yes.
Man, that made me feel good.
You see?
I just almost died today. Almost fell off of the load. Almost, got ran off the road by a crazy car. I spent all day looking for tomorrow's load. And, I'm tired when I walk in the door. And I feel like I just was out there fighting the world and I won. I just want to come home to.
Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. How was your day, baby?
Exactly. Instead of
Good to see you. You don't want to come home to this. Open the door. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
That nagging, bro. Nagging, bro.
Or not even just nagging. It could be just like, hey, I was just thinking about it wasn't even nagging.
Oh, you do need like some peace too.
Hey, just coming home, just set them up straight. I'm giving her an example. She might be working. She might be in school.
She in school, yeah.
Work. She could be the kids all running around. Mm-hmm. Don't come in this grind time. I'm not expecting you to come home, greet me, have dinner ready, all this kind of stuff. I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting just a calm place to come home to. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all, tighten up. Tell the kids to tighten up.
Yeah.
Now I come home, give me a little break. Let me kind of relax. Let me get my shoes off. Let me go wash my face. You know what I'm saying? Let me kind of change clothes. Deal. And then I jump up and I go handle my family. You see what I'm saying? I might run back out, grab something to eat, make it easier on dinner.
Yeah.
I might do a little cleaning, whatever I got to do to kind of make this situation work.
Yeah.
But if as soon as I come home and it's chaotic, man, I don't know how I'm gonna react. So the thing is like everybody want to jump to therapy and everybody want to jump to all these other things instead of, like I said, the first thing I would have told her was like, and I think the girl was like, really, the Breakfast Club lady, I think she didn't give bad advice though. I think she at the end she said, y'all got a good relationship, just kind of hold on with this kind and that, but too many times, like, and she said, and even you ain't got no time for they ain't got time for therapy. This is an easy solution. She didn't give no real problem. She just want to go on a date night and all this kind of stuff. Listen, our date night might not look the same as a normal date night. What our date night might be, go sit on the back of the porch. So let's say I came home 5 o'clock, let's say 7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. We need to be in the bed by 10 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So 7 o'clock, let's say at 8 o'clock we meet on the back porch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got our sushi. We done picked up some sushi. We got on the back porch. We sit out there for an hour. Them kids better not cross that threshold.
You kids gonna cross that threshold. There's 6 of them. One of them going. One out of 6, they coming, bro.
You put it out there. You better not touch this door.
Look here, man. We live in 2024, bro. Buddy, a truck driver, he could squeeze, $75 to $100 to take his wife to, the downtown area of his town and, spend a little money and just, wine and dine his wife at least once a month. Yeah, also, when it comes to therapy is online now, man. You can have a Zoom call with these therapists. You could give them your little gripes or whatever. And, I've personally went to therapy, marriage and individual. You can get therapy for as little as $75 an hour now. Once a month, once every 2 months, you base it on your preference. You know what I mean? But if what you've been doing is not working and you feel like your marriage is failing, you have to put in some type of work, whether it's therapy, date night, and both. You might not agree with this, but both people in a relationship needs to reasonably compromise to what the other person is asking.
Why would I agree with that?
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. If the husband is asking for peace and quiet when he come home, that's reasonable.
Okay.
I just need, the toys to be off the floor, and I don't need the Teletubbies to be blasting at 36 on the doggone TV when I come home. That's reasonable. Okay. If your wife is asking for a date once a month, that's reasonable. If she's asking for therapy, man, get therapy or you're going to lose your damn kids and your home and be paying God knows what in child support, bro. Do it. If she's asking for that, one thing she said, one of his friends talked him out of it. One thing we know is truckers talk a lot, bro. Okay. And that trucker ain't gonna help you with your homeboy ain't gonna help you pay that child support. So you lock yourself in a marriage. You gotta do the work. That don't mean it's gonna work, but at least you can walk away if it ends and say, I did everything I was supposed to do.
I agree with doing everything you're supposed to do,
or everything I could.
But here's the thing, and I'm not knocking therapy. Guess what? I'm not knocking it. Some people need therapy, right? But here's the thing. I think there's levels. I think there's things that come before therapy.
Okay, speak on it.
There's things that come, and I'm not gonna go there with it, but there's things that come before therapy. I think there's a solid understanding about relationships need to be had, in which a lot of these people don't have a solid. They just get out here doing it. You see what I'm saying? They get married. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? What do they live by? See, I'm trying not to take it to the.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
One of my things is not to put religion into our podcast and stuff like that. I don't want to go down that road. But what I want to say is, what do you and your spouse live by?
Man, you're on to something.
So I was say,
I'm agreeing with you right now.
So when people get into these relationships, they don't stand.
They don't have a foundation.
They don't have a foundation to stand on.
That's a fact, bro.
And so what are you therapying? No. Let me say it.
I'm gonna let you cook, bro.
Yeah. So what are you resolving You don't even know what you're resolving because you don't know what you have. That's what I'm saying. They don't even know what they have. They don't know what they're building towards. They don't have no foundation. So what are you fixing? Because
Have nothing to look back at.
you don't have nothing to look back at. We don't have nothing to reference.
Can we
don't have no blueprint.
Can we go there?
Go there, man? Let's go.
All
there.
right. So my relationship, I'm a Christian, right?
Okay.
And Salim, you are.
Muslim.
Okay, that's probably the first time we probably spoke on this.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, the first counselor we saw in my marriage was a Christian counselor.
Okay.
You know, and the counselor referenced the Bible, you know, a couple of times. You know what I mean? So we did have that foundation. The reason we got married is based off that foundation. But what I will say, bro, we strayed away from that. You know, the more we strayed away from that foundation, the rock of our religion,
Okay.
the worse off the relationship got. I won't blame that on her alone.
Okay. So that's what I'm
So I agree with you.
Right.
I'm glad you brought that up,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Whatever you live and stand by, even crackheads might have a code they live by.
Okay.
But, no, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I just thought of, crackhead rock, the foundation.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm
that's
sorry.
good.
I'm just
That's
silly.
exactly. Like we smoke
They're-
this rock.
They
we smoke-
stand on the rock
we-
of crack.
We smoke this crack every day. Now when we not getting our crack, when we don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever, then something's wrong, you know. But you gotta keep that strong foundation. You gotta keep them principles that we live by. When someone strays, the other has to reel it back in. You see what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, did we agree to this? Hey, this is what isn't this what we stand for? Let's reel this thing back in. You see what I'm saying?
These ain't the olden days no more. That's what they gonna say. These ain't the doggone biblical
But see,
days.
it's not even about. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I gave the crackhead example, because it could be whatever. You see what I'm saying? But
You need to have some type of foundation.
But see, everything. What foundation are you upon? Most of these things that people live by is not solid anyway. You see what I'm saying? There's no validity for what they stand by. Like if you stood by, I could give some examples, but I don't want to go there too soon. But what I'm saying is, you got to live and stand by something. When they got married, did they come in that marriage saying, "Look, we get day one. We live by all these principles. We can reference this 14 years later. We're gonna be able to reference these principles, and then when we get into these binds, that's gonna happen. This right here should reel us back in, right? We look into the bigger goal. The bigger goal is to, get these kids out of here. Make this family. Get these kids out of here and let them make their families and be successful, productive members of society, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then when we're done, we get to wind it down and enjoy it and look back on what we built.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And that building process is extremely hard. It's not easy for nobody. That's why most people fail, because they done gave up. But guess what? When you win at that and you got through it and you win,
Yeah.
it's the greatest feeling in the world, boy. So that you gotta look. That's what I would have told that lady. Look towards the end goal. You already said you close, man. It's gonna be so sweet. So
Yeah.
the kids are gone. You did what you had to do. You and your husband you talking about he working local, man. He might get that job where he working part-time. You working part-time. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got all the time to enjoy. You see what I'm saying? You get to take your trips and do all that kind of stuff. You earned that. And can't nobody take that away from you. But you ain't even give yourself a chance yet. For what? Because you ain't going on a date night? That's the only thing I heard from her. Date night.
And
he didn't do.
therapy.
And he didn't want to go to therapy. No, but the therapy is about... No, listen to what I'm saying. What's the therapy? What are they therapying? What she didn't give...
They're trying to work out their issues.
What? What's the issue? She didn't even put out an issue.
The issue is that they don't get along and they can't stand to be around each other.
Why? She didn't... No, that's not a... Listen to me, man.
That's not an issue?
Listen to me. She said she still love him though. Listen,
She in love with him,
No.
man.
How you not gonna still being around each other when they ain't around each other because he at work all the time. She at school all the time.
God damn, bro. I need you to catch your breath.
I'm just telling you, it's not an issue. She didn't have no real issue.
In your opinion.
The issue was, listen to me, man. The issue was, is that life is super hard right now, difficult. That's the
Especially
issue.
right now, 2024, bro.
Well, just with her and her whole situation, it was just very difficult. They got all kind of stuff going. It's chaotic. That's the real issue. There's no real. She didn't put out no real issue. He's cheating. You know what I'm saying? He's beating her. He's, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't take care of his
I see what
bills.
you're saying, bro.
There's no real issue. There's normal stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they can't get along, that's an issue. That's an issue. A man needs peace in his house, bro. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Let's just wrap it up with this. I ain't about to shut you down. You made a great point about the foundation.
Okay.
So my thing is, and my advice, and I think you would agree with this, is when it comes to getting married, for all the people who aren't married yet and plan on getting married, want to be married, start with a foundation. You and your wife need to do pre-marriage counseling. Would you agree with this?
Yeah, map that thing out.
Even if you can't afford counseling, the things you stand for,
Yeah.
what you gonna put up with, what
Map
you
it
won't
out.
put up with, the man and the woman.
Yeah,
That way y'all have something to reference back to. You might not be the most religious people in the world.
yeah.
But you might have some rules and some standards. Like, look, there's not gonna be any, girls trips. She might be like, there's not gonna be any guys trip.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no girl best friends.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no guy best friends.
Map it out.
There-
Map it out. Put it
you know,
in writing.
If y'all got a blended family, hey, your kids are gonna respect me as a mother
Mm-hmm.
or disciplinarian. My kids are gonna respect you as a father / disciplinarian. These are things that you could reference back to.
Exactly.
Same with the good, if you're religion, you could reference back to like, hey, this is what we agreed on. This is what our good book says. You know what I mean? We agreed on this. So you got a reference that you get back to. I think that's the problem with a lot of these marriages that have failed. They didn't they didn't have a foundation.
Right.
And they ain't have nothing to reference back to,
Exactly.
or they strayed away from that foundation,
Man, ain't
so.
got no foundation these days, man. They just
get married.
They just jump out there. If they get married, they just dive out there and do whatever and see what happens. So that's what I'm trying to say. Go in, mapping that thing out, writing things down.
Yeah,
I'm talking about literally write it down.
I agree with you.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
I agree with you. Write it out, make it plain, bro.
You said this, and that. I ain't say that. God dang it. You know what I'm saying?
I say that.
Hey, man. All right. You got me. Let me see. Then you got do what you got to do. I mean, you wrote it down. You agreed to it and rock with it. But here's the thing. Sometimes things change too. And if you can make a good point on why things change and whatever that particular thing is, and then, okay, we can amend it. That's why amending is a thing. But, man, I know I want to stay in DeKalb County. You see what I'm saying? And we said we was going to stay in DeKalb County. But look what DeKalb County has become. You see what I'm saying? It's down. Let's just jump over here to, Rockdale County. It's a lot better school system for our kids. It might be further away from your family, but it's better for our kids and safety. Mm-hmm. So that's just one example of little things that could come up. It's
that's a good one.
Very important.
Good example.
I mean, it's instead of spending time just, all the fun stuff, and then when you get down to this part, this is the hard time in their life. 6 kids, school, work. It's like real peak. Mm-hmm. It's very intense. It looks like y'all have problems. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no problems. You ain't got no problems. You just having hard times. It's rough. So I look at my situation when I was in those things like, man, I ain't got no problems. We eating every day. Family's healthy. Nobody's in the hospital.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And we got a home to come home. We got a home to come home to. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got no problems. The problem is that everybody got it too made to, and they ain't ready for that grind. You see what I'm saying?
Totally agree, brother.
So, me and my wife, we had a lot of issues, a lot of times. Still 18 years strong. I hope this video gives me some brownie points.
Y'all got that rock. Rock.
So, it's just
right.
what it is. But
Well, Salim, appreciate your take on this. Y'all, let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Hit the like button if you felt like this video was somewhat helpful or very helpful. Mm-hmm. And if you disagree with us, man, put it in the comments, man, because I'm sure a lot of people got, their own take on this. But Slack Adjuster signing out. Salim, got anything you want to say to the people?
yeah, follow us on Slack Adjuster Podcast on Instagram. And like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Shut up and hang up the phone. That's it.